Hello everyone. So today I thought I'd come on here and talk to you about my new book. So many people have asked me, where's the new book? Why isn't it out yet? Well, it is out now. So I'll show you. This is the cover. So it's on a device and I hope you can see it with the light doing its thing. Yeah. It's Forever and Ever Love. It's the second book in the Love Beyond Reason series. The first one being The Healing Touch. So this is now on pre-order. I'll put the links down below as well as the blurb so you can read it. So a lot of people have loved this because I've sent it to alpha readers and beta readers as I write my books. As you probably know, that's my style of doing it. And they've loved it. And so now that it's out, people are going, oh wow, it's been so difficult to keep this a secret. So they're very kind. But so the book is ready, but it took a long time because obviously last year I had COVID, which took forever to recover from, and then long COVID. But more than that, we had incredibly noisy, selfish neighbours above us. And if you want to know what that sounds like, this is it. Can you hear that? Yes, so it even comes into my booth. The vibration of their running and jumping and stuff comes into the booth. So it's very disconcerting. It's very difficult to work under those circumstances. I mean, you can't even have a coherent thought in your brain, never mind a creative one. So that's why it's taken so long. Yes, and so we live with that now. You wake up with that sound, or you are woken up by it, and you go to sleep with it. So it's a disaster, really. And so we have tried to be kind to them. We've gone upstairs and talked to them and introduced them to my cat and asked to please can they be kind and nice? But oh no, they don't care about that. So over Christmas and New Year we had ball games, football and stuff going on above us. It was indescribable. But when we spoke to them, the woman said, if it gets too much, just bang on the ceiling. And we went, really? And she goes, yes, just bang on the ceiling. So one morning, it was indescribable. It was like, I thought my ears were going to bleed. My husband banged on the ceiling twice. She came downstairs, forgotten that she'd said that conveniently, and started screaming and yelling at us, threatening. It was unbelievable. And she goes, you're constantly banging. She woke up the entire place. Where we live is beautiful. It's like it looks almost like a stately home. There's only 5 flats here and they're huge, and so it's beautiful, but they're not insulated, are they? This is not insulated. Anyway, so she woke up everybody in the flats and everybody's like, and now they all hate me, I think. Because I was so shocked I didn't say anything. It was 7 o'clock in the morning, darling. I'm not a morning person. I was like, I couldn't even form a coherent thought, never mind to speak. So I don't know. I didn't speak. She just screamed and screamed and screamed until she finished and left. And so I closed the door. But sometimes it's a good idea not to say anything. Silence is its own power, I guess, yeah? But anyway, so my point is this. I went online to try and find out what I could do, because obviously we tried to be nice. We tried the kind way to talk to them, and obviously we're not very noisy at all. I mean, I teach singing once a week for 2 or 3 hours, but it's not all the time, and they're not here then, obviously, unless it's holiday like it is now, and then they're here all the time. Anyway, the point is we're not normally noisy at all. I mean, people who've lived here before, they don't know we're here. They can't hear us, but we can hear them. Anyway, so I went online and it said, if you have tried talking to them and it's not worked, the thing you can try is maybe put music on the ceiling. So I did. I've got a device that I can put on the ceiling, and I did, but I only put it on very low volume, like 3 I think it was, because I don't want to freak them out. I just wanted them to know what it sounds like when you have that noise all the time. But it backfired badly. They bought some kind of a machine that cancels out the noise for them, obviously, but the problem with it is that machine makes me nauseous and dizzy, and I actually fell off my exercise machine because I didn't know they had it on. And the other thing that it does is it makes their kids go really quiet. You don't hear them at all when that machine goes on, and they have it on most of the time now. So it's on early in the morning, it goes on late at night. I'm like, wow. So if that machine has that effect on us, I can't imagine what it does to their children. I mean, doesn't sound right, does it? But anyway, that's their choice to live like that, I guess. My point is this: when I was online, I was shocked, absolutely shocked, to discover how many people live in this kind of misery. Now, we can get out. When we spoke to them, they, as I said, they have a house that they are renovating, and so that's why they're here. So they will move out at some point. And of course, we are looking for somewhere to go to because we don't want to stay here in case something like that ever happens again. But apparently it's the wrong time of the year. We have to wait until April before properties become available that we can move into, apparently. So the point is we can get out. Some people can't get out, and it got so bad apparently during the lockdowns that people committed suicide because they were locked in with this kind of thing going on. And I can understand that because it is absolutely takes you over. It takes you over completely. It affects you mentally, physically, as you can see I'm tired. Physically, emotionally, you feel very low. You feel kind of like there's nothing you can do. You feel kind of helpless. I mean, as I said, we at least can get out, but some people can't. And I'm shocked by this because we're living in the 21st century. Surely this can't be right. We can't have buildings like this where people suffer like this. People pay to live in such misery. Somebody has to take responsibility for it, you know. It should be either the contractor or the builders or the council or the landlord. I don't know who. But somebody has to take responsibility for the fact that this cannot happen. We've actually spoken to our agent and asked if our landlord could put something on the ceiling, and we've told him, you know, what would work and everything. But no, he just wants the money. He doesn't want to spend money to make the building right. And I think that that is probably true of all landlords. But someone's got to take responsibility because people are paying to live in misery. And it really affects your life. It really affects every facet of your life. I mean, I can't believe it took me that long to write a book and to edit it and finish it. Yes, okay, we were very sick, but still, you know. Anyway, so my point is, something has to be done. Now, I have lived all over the world in all kinds of accommodation. Flats, apartments, maisonettes, houses. I've lived everywhere, and I have never come across a problem like this until I moved here. And I'm really shocked by it because it can't be good. It's not good. If I was a landlord, I'd feel really badly to take people's money when I know that they're living in misery, to the point where they are taking their lives. That's not good. That's really not good. So I don't know what the answer is. And that is why I thought I would post something about it, because I think it's a really, really important thing to talk about. Something's got to happen. Something's got to change. It must. People can't possibly live like this. Your home is supposed to be your sanctuary, isn't it? Where you go home and you're, you know, safe and in peace and quiet. Unfortunately, my husband and I both work from home. So we have this all the time. But as I said, we can get out. So, yeah, I don't know what to do. So I would love to hear your thoughts. So if you would like to, let me know what you think in the comments below. I'd really be interested to know what you think. Yeah. So, and also, I'm going to be posting more videos again. So if you liked this video and you liked the content, please like the video so I know that that is what you kind of like to talk about. And also, it would be useful if you haven't done so already to subscribe to my channel, because then YouTube knows you like it and they help it to grow, and I would love that, of course, who wouldn't? So yes, so thank you very much for that, and I will speak to you very soon again. Mwah!